Dumelang, me and my very many videos in one day, and I'm not happy to do that. Mara at least mo go phodile gona le moya. By the time ke khutlela monkukung ole, ho ba le fan e sebetsang cause load shedding is over. Life is hard. Life, oh life, inzima, yeah. Because in his presence is fullness of joy, and we sing in the middle of adversity. Our lamps don't go out at night. We can laugh at things to come because we're Proverbs 31. Just deal. Right, so that's like what's good, right? So here it is that Cheeky decided that now she's gonna make me dodge a bullet that I can't dodge. Shot me in the head, not just her, but so too did my ex-boyfriend and so many other randos. Ooh! Once again, I'm going to abatla go parts again. I got part. Wanna Anyway, right now. I get it. I had told you guys already. And I'm like, thank you, rapids. I get it. I was like, God, ooh, Capina, cause that is who I am, and He loves that I sing, whether I can do it or not. Okay. So when I came to Christ, I was like, Jesus, please, can I have that excellent husband? And while you're at it, add them babies too. And please also give me a job that I like, because I don't like being a project manager or a program manager. Yeah, bora, because IT's not for me, or telecommunications, or even marketing, whatever. So I prayed. Remember I told you guys that when this cousin of mine had it in for me real hard, like a flying kick. I determined to mutumpaka everything. Love, a romance, family, aladai, jazzy. But when I came to Christ, I stopped being so vengeful and like, you know, despotic to take over the general agenda of this chick. The way I had mercy. She was small. I had to be, like, what is the word that I'm looking for? Magnanimous, where she was concerned. I had already so flourished above her that it would be irresponsible of me to continue my progress. So when I came to Christ, I wasn't necessarily thinking that way. But I still wanted the perfect ecosystem. Who don't want the picket fence? Come on. You've been dreaming about it since you were a child. You were a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic. You can dress my hair and dress me everywhere. No, don't do that. Whatever you came out. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. No, yeah. You've been having Barbie fantasies since you were a child, and when you abandon them at the door, it's only because feminism has eaten away at your toes like a rodent. All right, the rest of us who don't get eaten away at the toes of still want to be Barbie girls in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic. And marry Ken. So I wanted to marry Ken. I was like, oh God, I want to be a wife, and a great one. I want to be a godly wife, and I want to be an excellent mother. I want to be all these things. I want to be a fireman, a superman, a nurse, a Superman wannabe. Kidio kids. Sorry, I just thought about that advert. No, man, I don't want to be a fireman. What I want to be is a really great wife. I wanted to be somebody's wife. I wanted to be cherished by some really great guy. I wanted to have the babies, and lots of them, 7 to be exact. I wanted to be an excellent everything, like an all-rounder, and also to have a career that would enable me to be their mom, there for the kids, there for the husband. That also has nothing to do with the fact that, oh, I'm just trying to gather that salary. It's a good money, but I don't like what I do. Every time I go to a job, I get a drool. Guess what he did? There goes I'm 17 because I hate my job. The next meeting is at 9. Goodness, like, who's gonna be there? I don't even like that stakeholder. I didn't want that job. That's how I used to feel about my job at MTN. So good riddance. Even though I'm poor now, like, why did you do that to me? Anyway, whatever, right? So I was like, Father, I'm sick and tired of every time I get a That's literally how it was, you guys, eh? Like, when you are working a job that you're not that intrigued by, you're like, Anyway, I was like, Lord, now please go that I like. help me endeavor somewhere where I'm going to be really glad to be working in that space. Send me somewhere where I'm really going to be satisfied with my general thing that I'm doing. Send me there. And the Lord did it in a way that is kind of, convulsed and appears to be discombobulated. It's starting at the end date, moving to the beginning, and it's like, and 8 years down the line, since losing my job, I still don't have the Barbie life, even though I asked for it. 11 years into my Christianity, I'm still single. I have yet to be married. 8 years I've been persecuted out of 11 years of redemption. But I did ask the Lord for that husband, for that family life, and for that right, I can't really call it a career, as I would call it a purpose, that I would be walking in, that would not feel arduous and just taxing on me, because it makes me drool when I think about it. I asked the Lord for all of this, and I tried to evangelize all of these gangsters that made like snakes hissing in the grass. And I didn't prosper, however, to reach them for Christ. But what I did prosper was reach them for insanity. They decided that they're going to go by telling me to flying kick back into Bruce Lee. Okay. And I was like, wow, right? So here's Bruce Lee here, the fake version. And on top of that, Kipapa action mixed into it, wako yizo, because get a ginza, and career. My degree, as well as my viability in the face of a grand kin-like husband Oki that would then make out of me a baby mama. Like, what is going on? And here it is that I'm sitting at the age of 38 with a geriatric womb, having never had children, okay? And on top of that, I've never been married. And on top of that, I don't have what appears to be a life or a career. Has the Lord forsaken his chosen one? Has he? Oh my goodness, far be it from the Lord to do such a thing as that. For he is not a man that he should lie, nor son of man to change his mind. And if he says that he will never leave nor forsake us, I understand it's true. But those of you who don't believe, it is written of you that the fool says in his heart there is no God. And so my cousin and my ex-boyfriend and all these other miscreants with their bereft activity said in their hearts, there is no God. And last time I checked, according to the Proverbs, that makes for a fool. Okay, right. So herein lies these fools that put witchcraft on me. And now, like Jeremiah, I'm crying. Like Hosea, I appear to have to fetch, some harlotrous wife from her harlotry. Like Ezekiel, I've been given a hard head so I can deal with people who are also hard-headed. Like Isaiah, I'm a woman of unclean lips living among a people of unclean lips. Like Habakkuk, can't stop complaining. Herein lies the Garabo sitting here like Elijah wanting to die, and God keeps telling her, get up and eat. Your journey is still too great. There are 7,000 others that have not knelt to Baal, Karabo. And I'm like, well, good. I've been touched, you guys, but I'm God's anointed. I have been touched. And the touching has nearly squandered my entire life. Do you understand? I am literally on my deathbed. Like I said, I might as well be a stiff on a cold bed in a mortuary. The way that everybody is acting around me like uphelelengam, I'm basically dead. Kushoda nje ukuba ku-attendwe i-funeral my life thing. Mara since ke phela ke a hema, ke a bua, even ke a tella every so often. And so for those reasons, people are still slapping me, ka ditlhare hore ke vele ke drop it like a domino, since I am already so finished off. Literally, I have become a necessary evil to people to die because I am a taboo, and I am witnessing on the rooftops about how you dare to bewitch my Barbie life. Next part.